Rangers, we are back with a new video today. We're going to be talking about a much underappreciated weapon that has had a big buff in the last patch. I didn't get much time to cover this gun when it first got updated, but we're going to talk about today and we'll show you what I run with this gun and how it is a really nice off-meta weapon, and that it's just so worthwhile. It's a great boss killer. You can do grunt hunts, head hunts with it. It's take down scorch beasts as much as you want, depending on the build, but it's really nice. So the first thing I'm going to show you is the gun we are using.
Attention citizens. Nuclear strike imminent. Please
Uh,
exit the area at your earliest convenience. Thank you for your cooperation.
I apologise there, I didn't know a nuke was going to go off in that moment, but there we go, a nuke's going off. We're talking about the light machine gun today, and the light machine gun had a big buff, and that was modifications. You start putting modifications on there now. So we'll have a quick look at what sort of mods I run on there, and why I run them on there, and why it's become a really brilliant off-meta weapon. So I run it as a Furious at plus 5 damage per onslaught stat, plus 9 max stats. Everyone knows now. Great weapon for Furious is great for most weapons. You could put a quad in here to really utilise it, but I'm getting big numbers of it not being a quad, so I prefer it that way. And you also, the magazine is already that big that you'd rarely see the use for quad, because we have a perk on this build as well that maybe auto rerolls every 38% chance of auto reloading, so there's a benefit of that as well. So you don't really need a quad. Next, they have the rapid on there just to push out the bullets quicker for the plus 25% weapon speed. And obviously, on most guns of mine, I have FATS optimized. Minus 35% action point cost, so we can stay in FATS longer and use less AP in the process, which is really nice because heavy guns like LMGs are notoriously AP dependent and drain your AP as if it's nothing. But again, that can be build dependent as well on what you are doing on that build. I'll leave a link in the description of the build I use for this gun. It's pretty much the same as the build I sent out yesterday. It could be a ghoul, it could be human, it's completely up to you. My 4-star, completely random this time round. Realistically, I'd put a conductors there for the extra AP and health regen, but I have a fractures on there. When crippling limbs, they explode and deal up to 50 explosive damage to nearby targets. And I'm using Ultra Sight 308 for that extra damage there, the plus 65 damage. The base damage on the gun currently is 91, capacity is 200, it's an automatic. Fire rate is 141, extremely quick. It's got a nice range of 291, FATS accuracy 48, and I've managed to get the AP down to 8 by putting certain mods on there. As you can see, the mods I have on now. If you look at it, you could put long barrel on there, but your AP costs would go up to 10, and you only get a minor amount of extra damage there, but excessive range on there. So it's up to you if you want the AP or do you want the range. I'd recommend long barrel if you're not a FATS optimized person. You're not really using it that much, not really bothered about FATS. You like to free aim. Definitely go for the long barrel. Stub barrel. Oh, stub barrel will really help actually. That goes down to 7. Let me just put the stub barrel on, sorry. I'd put the stub barrel on because now we're at an AP of 7. AP of 7 is always the magic number on any gun because that's the lowest AP you could get on that gun anyway. And it's always great to use. So definitely put a stub barrel on there, but obviously FATS accuracy goes up, but the range goes down, but don't worry about that. It's still a really nice gun. Modifications for this day. Where do I get the box mods, did you say? Basically, just craft a load of light machine guns. So we'll switch to craft right now. Just craft a load of light machine guns, 10, 20, 30, level 50, 30, 40, 50, and eventually after scrapping you eventually learn box mods. It's really inexpensive to do. It's better than waiting for the box mods to drop from a fence like other people are recommending. Just keep scrapping, you'll get all the mods I've released for this gun itself. Just make a load, keep scrapping, and once you've got a full stack of 10, you should be good to go. And then you can start modding. But that's what I'm using. It's a really nice gun. It's a really nice heavy gun. It's really nicely upgraded. I put the red Terra paint on there for mine. I'm going to like showcase it and test it out for you now. Obviously, I'll flash up the uh, the build I am running for this. It's just basically a dual build. If you want to see an in-depth version of this build itself, definitely go and check out the video in the description for it. That will guide you all the way through to what sort of perk cards and stuff I use in this build, because really the showcase of the build is the LMG itself, and that's what we really want to do. So let's go to a heavily dense area. Maybe let's do it in an event with this gun so we can really showcase it. Sorry, I'm suffering from serious stick drift, as I told you yesterday. So let's do this event so we sort of showcase how the LMG has improved over time. And it's such a better gun now, and it will be staying in the rotation for the meta forever. I hope.
Automated message to follow. Attention all brothers. A forward-placed automated surface-to-air missile battery has powered up. Please be advised that infield repairs may be required to get the ASAM fully operational. Good hunting. End of message.
As you can see, the AP isn't really suffering. I'm doing huge damage, doing that extra splash damage on the explosion there by using the fractures, which is a nice quirky thing to do. I wouldn't heavily recommend you use fractures. Conductors would be much better. But as you can see, I did a little bit of splash damage there. It's clean as well, and obviously some of the perk cards are really helping with this. I do utilise Gun Fu on this gun, just because I can quickly switch and get extra damage in return for that. Now to show you a Scorch Queen, let's reload. Didn't really need to there. Let's chase it down. Straight down. Clean. No hassle. And like I was saying, it's like, if you don't have an Elder's Mount, possibly, the light machine gun is really accessible gun. It's a nice budget meta gun. It doesn't have to be Ultra Sight 308. You could use bog standard 308s if you wanted. Completely up to you. It's completely up to you how you do it. But as you can see right now, I'm cleaning the room out. It's really nice. It's really efficient. And I really believe we should be using it more. More talk about it as well. It's really nice that it's got box mods out there now. Let's finish this event with it. Should we? Yeah, let's finish the event just to show you and showcase, and then I'll test it out on an endgame Deathclaw for you so I can prove to you that the endgame does work for it. Let's wait. There was hiccups. Really nice. Let's keep going. Another Scorch Beast. One magazine Scorch Beast. Barely touched me. I've spent 56 bullets. Very nice. That was so quick. Crazy stuff. Someone wanted to be our friend. I definitely didn't, as you can tell. And that's the event done there. So let's test that on an endgame Deathclaw now. I just want to prove to you even bog standard content is great for this weapon, and I want to show you that endgame content is great. So obviously the Burning Springs Deathclaws are some of the deadliest enemies in the game, apart from infestation enemies now. Don't really like infestation, but that's just my opinion. But is it what it is? But I just want to show you a nice gun that's not being done. It's a nice budget gun. If you don't have the Elder's Mount right now, you don't want to play through your nose for an Elder's Mount, I'd heavily recommend this being the gun for you. Come on. There we go. Straight down. No breathing room. Down, clean, no mess. No mess at all. I'm not even running any serious buffs on here. No, I'm literally running no real buffs on here. disease resistant, dual charisma, radiation heals. I'm running no buffs, and that is I'm literally running no buffs, and we're performing that well. So we're not having to stack anything. Do I think it's got raid potential as well? Yeah, I really do think it has raid potential. I'd definitely utilise this gun in the raid. Maybe even against a snake. The snake would go really well in a snake. The only downfall would be you'd need a high AP build, somewhere around the lines of like you're looking at the quote unquote sort of infinite ammo builds, AP builds, but it works really well. I'd highly recommend this the next gun for you. If you're definitely a new player as well, I'd try and look at picking this gun up. 308s are easy to come by as well. It's definitely new player friendly. You don't essentially need the last 4-star mod to be really good with this. So I'd say, but the first 3, definitely have the first 3 on there, especially once we're on fats. This is really nice. It's a really nice gun to use, and I heavily recommend it. You must use this gun. I appreciate if you like this video. Let me know if you've tested out this gun recently after it got patched. That's my version of this gun anyway, how I would use it. But let me know, and let me know if you test this version out, my version of this gun. Just let me know, and leave some comments and likes. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you, and I'll see you at the next one.